Another episode of Aussie Max Zone. How you guys going? It's episode 89, and this is for the 31st of the 3rd, 2015, April Fool's Day tomorrow. So let's see what sort of jokes are going to be around the internet, eh? I think it's wearing a bit thin, but we'll see how we go. So if you see something really cool, that's probably a joke, so don't fall for it. All right, Aussie Max Zone. We're brought to you by athwebhosting.com.au and also scopeiteducation.com.au, and we thank them for their support. We'll hear a bit more about them later on in the show. Okay, let's kick it off and let's introduce the only other person on the panel tonight, and that is Michael. How you going?
That's right, yeah.
How you going, Michael?
Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
What's been going on with you this week? Anything exciting?
Nothing exciting, just work.
Just working and
Putting up with the rain in Sydney at the moment. 2 days of pouring rain. So
yeah. Did you watch the cricket on Sunday?
I caught about 10 minutes of it.
Oh, that's
the most
no good.
important 10 minutes.
Is that just the
the winning bit?
Oh, that's good. I thought you might have got the first 10 minutes while the national anthem was on with the streaker. But you missed that one.
I missed that. No.
Yeah,
haven't seen one of them for a while.
I know, and normally they come through the game, but this one came at the national anthem. So
getting in early.
Yeah, what a shame Julie Anthony wasn't still there singing. That's probably what he thought. He goes, "Oh, Julie Anthony, yeah, streak, yeah, give her a buzz, yeah.
That'll do."
Yeah, but it wasn't to be. He went home dejected because it wasn't Julie Anthony. I don't know who it was singing. I forget, but it wasn't her. I haven't heard of her for ages. She must be retired, I'd say. She must be getting on, mustn't she? She'd be old, wouldn't she, Julie Anthony?
She's a lady, so she won't be old.
Well, how do you spell
Not
Julie?
like us.
I'm gonna look her up and see, just as a matter of interest, because it's got nothing to do with apples and whatever and whatnot. But we mentioned it. Let's have a look at her, Julie Anthony, singer. Here we go. Let's have a look.
That's the right one.
Now she's born in August 1949. Oh, she's only a young pup. She's only 65.
There you go.
Come on. She's only
only just retirement. Well, what used to be retirement age until
yeah, it's still 65
until the Liberal Party got in.
Yeah, but I think it's still 65 until you sort of started getting born after 58, 1958, I think. But anyway, she's only just retired.
For me, because I was only born in 57. So.
Well, you might be right. You'd have to have a look. You might be right. Now,
I'll get you paying for me yet, son.
Oh, I'm paying.
You little whippersnippers.
I'm paying now. Don't you? I'm already putting aside to the Michael Fund. Don't you worry.
Excellent.
Don't you worry. There'll be a nice little gold apple when you reach that date.
I'll need it, mate. I'll need it.
All right, let's get rid of Julie Anthony. She's covering up my show notes. Let's go. Let's have a look at the first one we got here this week. Fortune magazine. Now, Tim Cook, he's told he's done this interview, and he's with the Wall Street Journal, I think it was, and it's pushed a few things forward that we might not have known before. There's a biography coming out, which is now apparently authorized by Apple. This is the authorized Steve Jobs biography.
Yeah.
And now, Fortune magazine, they're into it. Everyone seems to be talking about Tim, Apple, and Steve. But anyway, this Fortune magazine, this is about Tim Cook. He's going to give all his money away, all of it. Wow. Fortune magazine cited the head of the world's largest technology corporation as saying he planned to donate his estimated, and look, I tell you, it's not that much really, $785 million fortune to charity. I would have thought, initially I thought, it would have been more than $785 million. I thought, that's a bit on the downside. But then I thought, well, he's only probably been in the job as, head honcho for a couple of years. So, you got to give it to him. But he's only got, it's not all. Hang on, where's the rest of this thing? Oh, didn't I copy that in? But it was a mixture. He's $785 million is a mixture of cash and a mixture of shares or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, now why can't I do that? I don't know what happened there. Hang on. No, I mustn't have copied that part.
No, it wasn't there.
No, but anyway, after paying, so he wants to give it away after he pays for his 10-year-old nephew's college education. How much is that going to cost? The college education. What is that? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't you just okay?
Well, no, but hang on. College education, that's like our university funds, right? So you're looking at probably he's 10 now, so in 8 years' time, you're probably looking at $300,000 or $400,000 to send into to college.
Yeah, well, couldn't he just say, okay, I'm going to give away
He's going to
700
buy the
million?
university for him.
Yeah. Can't I just give away 700 million? I keep 85 million. That may just get me across the line with the university. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the story. That's what's happening. So that's probably pretty good. I think. Is it Warren Buffett? He's been out and about suggesting that the rich and famous or rich people of the world should be giving away more of their fortune. So he's sort of up there trying to do that. Yeah. But look, it's probably a noble idea. Do you agree?
Yeah. I'd like to be in a position to give more away, but they are making a difference in different ways.
I'd like to be.
Bill Gates is there. Is known for giving a lot of his money away now.
Yes, he's doing the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Yeah.
Help rid polio in those little countries.
Yeah, and they can be giving away massive amounts of money and it's still only interest. You know what I mean? Like, imagine the interest on
billions.
$50 million.
Yeah. Well,
just giving away the interest is a huge amount of money.
Well, $50 million at 10% a year, that's going to be $500,000. At 5%, that's going to be $250,000 a year. At 5%, and you probably wouldn't get that, but say 2.5%.
10%, 1/10 of 5 is
500.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that'd be about right. Yeah, still, it's a lot of money, isn't it? Like, geez, it's a lot of money. And Bill was richest man in the world again this year, apparently. And he,
so he can keep giving it away, can't he?
He's got a massive amount of money. Jeez, he has. But anyway, good on him. You want to be in a position to give it away? I'd like to be more of a position to take some. If I only knew how. If only I knew how. All right. Now, okay, what's your little story here? You've got a happy birthday of sorts.
Well, that's right. April 1st tomorrow. This is not an April Fool's joke. So what happened on April the 1st, 1976? Apple became a company.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So it's their 39th birthday tomorrow.
Right.
1976 seems such a long time ago when you think of what's happened since then, and what's coming up.
We've had probably 7 new Doctor Who's.
I'm glad to see you measuring it properly.
What else? Tooth's Bitter has gone. KB beer has gone. We've seen the introduction of all these boutique beers. It's such a long time ago. You're right. It's such a long time ago. But, so 39th birthday. Are they planning anything or they're waiting for 40th?
Oh, they're probably waiting for their 40th, I'd imagine.
Yeah, probably. That's what they do.
Just a quiet few drinks at the old campus.
Yeah, why not? Why not indeed? So that's Apple. What else has Apple been up to? Look, there's a couple of iWatch, or not iWatch, you're not allowed to say that, are you? Apple Watch stories.
Apple Watch, yes. We slipped that out, don't we?
Yeah, we do, yes. Now, do we want to get into the watches, or do we keep on with the... Cause I had another Tim Cook story, I thought. Now, or did I not?
No, I didn't see one. I'm just going through them for you.
I might not. I might have vetoed it.
No.
I might.
Yeah.
I've dropped it like a sack of spuds. No, what all it was apparently that's because it didn't really relate to Australia really too much. But all it was I think it was Indiana. They passed some bill saying that you're allowed to be racially discriminatory against people you welcome into your business, as in customers and so forth. So, and not just racially, but also, I don't know how you say it, sexually orientatedly. So if you're gay, you can be ostracised. And
I thought it was religious discrimination act, not a racial discrimination.
Oh, sorry.
Act.
Yes, you are. You're correct. I'm sorry. Yeah. I apologise.
So if you go to a cake shop and say, I want a cake for my kid's bar mitzvah, they can say, well, we don't believe in Judaism, so I'm not going to make you a cake. But go somewhere else.
But wasn't there something about the sexual orientation as well? That's why Tim Cook came out and said this is
I think
ridiculous.
He's just saying because it's discriminatory against, and he's someone who doesn't believe in any discrimination.
Right. Well,
now, also, they're only picking on Indiana. Like I've heard some more about this today. They're only picking on Indiana because that's the latest one to bring it in.
Oh, is there more? Is there?
Because there's 32 states in America have got a similar
Oh, wow.
act on their books.
Wow. I thought they were way much. I thought that was Tolerance City over there. I thought America was the biggest, I thought that was where it all happened. But obviously not.
And nah. And it's still based on, your race or your color or your religion, or they're very discriminatory over there.
Wow.
Well, 32 states are
Yes.
anyway.
Yes. Well, anyway. So the story was Tim Cook has come out, which rightly or wrongly has said he's voiced his disagreement. Said Apple's open to everyone, no matter whatever you are, religion, color, whatever.
You can come in on Bar Mitzvah Day and buy any computer you like.
Yes, exactly. and why wouldn't you be able to? All right, now let's stop that, because that's why I didn't put it in the show notes, because I thought, it's got really nothing to do with it. So that's their problem over there. Now, Apple Watch, it's coming. It's coming. Apple, what is it? April 24th is the watch launch date, and pre-sales will be April 10. So all getting excited.
So my advice would be to, if you're seriously thinking of getting one and you want it on April 24th,
you must
study up hard and maybe start clicking the Apple Store button midnight, like 5 to 12 on April the 9th at night.
Yep.
Because if they sell a heap before you even go in and try them on, you're not even going to get one that first on the 24th.
Well, there's not going to. I don't think, from what this story is saying, they're not having any of that walk in and pick up thing anyway. This story was going on the lines of during the 2 weeks, April 10 to 24th, customers will be able to have hands-on try-on appointments at the Apple retail stores. But according to some training documents that have been floating around, Apple is not allowing any walk-in retail purchases for the Apple Watch at launch. So instead, customers make an online product reservation to hold a specific watch model at the retail store.
Yeah.
So this new thing, it's called a product reservation system. It's being used instead of Apple's personal pickup system for Apple Watches. Now, Apple retails, these training documents indicate that, and quote, so, you pretend that they're quoted from the document. If a customer walks in and wants to purchase a watch, offer the option to try on a watch, then help them place an order online or through the Apple Store app.
Yeah.
So, Apple seems to expect low inventory for the Apple Watches, and notes that try-on appointments also do not reserve a specific Apple Watch for purchase. Apple expects to eventually allow walk-in purchases, but not until the initial wave of demand has passed. Now, I don't know. I'm not that keen on the watch, but I know you are. Are you going to be clicking on the 9th?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Yes.
Yep. Well, I suppose, do you want one because, like, you're a fanboy, or you just want one because that's your business, so you got to be across it?
Both, because I don't believe there's too many products where Apple have let me down.
Right.
Even going back to the Newton, it did specifically what I was expecting it to do.
Yeah.
Even though Steve Jobs wasn't a fan because it had a stylus, but it's also my job. People are going to start asking me questions straight away and expect answers. But I think to actually be able to have any chance of getting one on the 24th, you're going to have to order it before you've tried it on. So you're going to have to study pretty hard about what colour bands you want.
Yeah, because there's another story that we can lead off there with.
Yeah.
Apple won't allow swapping of bands at the Apple Watch try-on appointment. So you won't be able to swap bands to see what looks good. I think they're going to have. Well, this could be a very intense, time-consuming product for Apple, couldn't it?
But they're only giving you 5 to 15 minutes to go through the ropes and try it on. Assuming there's people waiting, they're going to say, "All right, but I'm sorry, you've had your time." As polite as I can be.
Now get out. No clap for you. Get out.
Yeah.
Now,
and hence that's why they want to teach people how to order them after they've tried them on, using, the app store on your phone, the store on your phone, or go over to one of their demo iMacs and place your order over there.
Yeah.
Because that's not tying up a salesperson who's trying to look after, if they've got half the staff looking after watches for that, 2 weeks, and the other half looking after the sales that would normally be taken up by, it's the Apple store, 30 people. They're only going to have 15 looking after that.
Yes. And the Apple stores are supposed to have had a refresh. Has that happened yet?
That'll probably happen almost on the night, I would imagine.
Oh, serious? Oh, geez. Well, that'll be something. I'll be over there to have a look at that. I'll go over there and look at that. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
You'll be there first thing in that morning, wouldn't you? Just to see how many people are lined up waiting to...
no. I'd
like to go over and have breakfast.
Oh, I've got something on. I think I've got to wash my hair or something.
I'll come up and have breakfast with you and we can go over there together.
All right. So if I had a little friend, I would probably go over. And because there's a nice little cafe out the front of the Apple store at Robina.
Yes.
And, and I think we've had a coffee there. So
we have been lucky, yes.
Apple has a number of recommended combinations with this is bands, talking bands, highlighted on their online store, but also sells bands separately, allowing customers to potentially mix and match between the various watches and bands. They will not allow customers to try arbitrary mix and match options during their try-on appointments, presumably in the interest of time and simplicity. And maybe, what about little diseases that people might leave behind on the backs of watches? Anyway, they might have a little swipe. They swipe.
That's right.
Yeah. A little alcoholic swipe or something.
Yes.
Now, try-on appointments for non-edition. Now, this is what I wanted to ask you about. What are, as this sentence here goes, try-on appointments for non-edition Apple Watches?
Yes.
Do you know what that means?
So the Apple Watch Edition is the gold one. That's the $10,000 one.
Right. Okay.
So that's the Apple Watch Edition. The non-edition is the sports and is it classic? Which is the sports one's the aluminium one, and then there's the stainless steel one.
Do you think that so if you're going for gold, you could probably have as long as you like?
Yeah, and it may not be even in the Apple store.
No, because
they've got other specific outlets that are for the edition watches. Yes.
Yeah, so Apple will have 18 specific Apple Watch combinations on display at their try-on tables and 10 specific combinations at their try-on cases.
Yeah, Jeez. I'm not sure what that is.
No, it's starting to get a bit confusing.
Try-on cases. No.
It's out there, isn't it? And they're going to be run off their feet, the poor little Apple dudes, the poor little blue shirts.
Yeah.
Or different coloured shirts come the 24th. Yeah, so, look... I don't know. Yeah, geez. I don't know. You should be able to find one that you liked. Well, presumably what they're banking on is within the 18 specific combinations that they have to offer. Can you buy I wonder if you could buy the watch without the band. If you said, stick your band up your clutcher.
Is it even coming with a band?
Oh.
I thought I heard somewhere that it was, like, say, the Sport Edition, which is the cheapest one.
Yeah.
One of the podcasts was saying that it came with two bands.
Yeah.
And maybe a white one and then any colour you like sort of thing.
Right.
But I haven't actually read that anywhere about specifically what you're getting for your money. I might have a quick look at that now. But
so with the bands, I know it's going to be hard looking stuff up while I'm talking to you, but with the bands, they're going to be, what are they made of? Because if they're like the normal watch bands that you get, we'll say the metal ones that are linked, you got to go to the jeweler to get the links taken in or out. I wonder how these are going.
Oh, no, they've got around that. So the Sport Watch, which is the cheaper one, that comes standard with a neoprene type wristband, right? And they slide in and out.
Oh, right.
So the bands have got this attachment part on each end of them.
Like a little clasp or something.
Well, yeah, just a thing that slides into the watch and it gets held in. So you can actually turn it up the other way, for example. You can try, you can go home with after you've been out for your run with your sweaty neoprene one and then put your leather one on.
Right. So that's going to be a pretty easy changeover. It's not going to take you 10 minutes. It'll just be
No, it's going to be a really slip in and out one. Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds good. Now, I had another question then, and I forgot. What was it?
Keep on rocking them, son.
Was it okay? So batteries. Now, are these watches that say a jeweler? Do you reckon will be able to exchange batteries, or would you have to?
No, you have to take the.
Well,
Apple
they're a
Store.
special battery, aren't they? They're not just a decharging battery. They're a recharging battery. Yeah,
that's right.
So they're different batteries. Yep.
Yeah, but again, it'll be just take it to the Apple Store and swap it over or something.
Well, I can't wait for you to get yours so we can all have a look at it. Excellent.
Yeah, it won't be long.
Won't be.
Won't be long now. Yeah.
No, you're on the NBN, so you're pinged to the Apple server on the 9th/10th at midnight. You will be there. I'm sure the NBN will come through for you. All right. Let's hear one of your stories while you're there.
One of my stories. Okay. So we were gonna talk about what was that question you had for me? That's right. About
yes, the Apple Mac.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, let me intro the question. So, got an email from a guy, Terry, his name is, who lives not too far from me, actually, for whatever luck that is, just over there at Mermaid Beach. And he wanted to know, and thankfully he didn't just rock up on my door and ask, Terry, because I wouldn't know. That's why we have the in-house Mac expert here. Now, that's why we're going to put it to him without notice. He's got this Apple Mac. It's a late-ish model, maybe 2 years old, so it's out of warranty. But what happened is, from what I can gather, I won't read you the email. It was a bit stretched out. Terry, need to shorten it. I had to after I printed 10 pages and just underscored the important parts. I can tell you what it meant, what it sounds like. So, so he turns it on and he gets a grey screen and a never-ending pinwheel.
It's a little colourful wheel turning around. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he said it was a grey, but it might be coloured. I don't remember.
Yeah, well, there's two, so it depends on what point of the startup routine it gets to. But anyway, that's fine.
Yep.
So there's a couple of reasons that this may be. You may be having a hard drive issue. There may be a little software glitch, maybe a permissions glitch. So the first suggestion is you turn the machine off totally.
Yes.
And when you turn it on, you hold down the Command and S for single user.
Right.
And until you get actually text on the screen like an old DOS computer.
Yeah.
Right. And then let go of the key combination.
Right.
Wait a little while.
Yep.
Maybe hit the return at the bottom. It'll have something like your name and a hash number on it, like a hash symbol and your name, for example.
Yeah. And
then about 8 to 10 lines from the bottom of all the text, there'll be something like /SBIN/FSCK space -FY.
Yes.
Right, which is a special binary /file system check. FSCK stands for, so we're not, stay calm. That's just file system check.
Yes.
And the -FY tells it to just go ahead and do the repairs. So if you type that in as exactly as you see it, /SBIN/FSCK space -FY.
Yes.
Then hit the return key.
Yes.
And it'll go away and go checking extents, checking the catalog file, checking. And if it finds anything wrong, it'll attempt to fix it. If it fixes it, then it'll start again and it'll go through. And if it finds something else wrong, it'll attempt to fix it. If it fixes it, it'll start over again until it gets all the way up to the end when it says, so the name of your hard drive is Macintosh HD.
Yep.
The disk Macintosh HD appears to be okay. At that point, that means it's thinks it's fixed as much as it can.
Yes.
You then can type reboot and hit return.
Yep.
That'll just restart the computer.
Yep.
Now, if you're lucky enough to get it to start at that stage, the first thing we do then is we go into the utilities folder, which is in the applications folder.
Yeah.
go to Disk Utility,
Yes.
select Macintosh HD in the left-hand column,
Yes.
and then click on Repair Permissions and let it go
Right.
through and repair all the permissions. And that
Okay.
sets it up the way it believes it should be set up. So
Right.
if for some reason you've crashed or you've battery's gone, what normally happens is it can be writing something to the disk and the battery goes flat. That's what normally sets off these types of things on laptops.
All right. Well, this is a machine, a Mac, a iMac.
An iMac?
Yeah.
Okay, so firstly, because it's an iMac, if you're running a Bluetooth keyboard,
Yep.
you can't just choose restart. You've
Right.
got to actually turn the machine off. Yeah.
Right.
Then turn it on and hold down Command S. Because if you choose restart, it doesn't read the Bluetooth keyboard properly.
Okay. So if
You've got to
you
be doing it from scratch.
so
yeah.
Command, so does Bluetooth, does it pair pretty much straight as soon as you turn it on?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So Command S as soon as you turn it on, or do you just hold it down, Command S, and then
keep on Command S till you get
until
that
something
text
happens.
up on the display.
Yep. And then type in what it says down the bottom.
Yep.
And then do all that, and then go once it comes back online, or boots up.
Yeah.
Hard drive, disk utility, and repair permissions.
That's right.
That's the simple way of Michael's big explanation, which is obviously you want to follow that one instead. So that's good. So Command S, that's the secret.
And
might be the secret.
That probably fixes 80% of that situation.
Right. Okay. So does it sound like a hard drive issue to you? That's normally a bit of a hard drive problem.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, let's hope Terry can fix that up. Let us know, Terry, if that's fixed up, but in a short email. Thanks. That'd be great. He's all right.
Even though I had a long-winded answer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, look, Terry's all right. He's emailed before, so he knows I'm playing around with him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, sorry? Yes?
Yeah, just because we were still on the watch, I'm just going to chuck in a watch story now because it's based for Australia. It's based the Qantas watch. So Qantas have got their watch app up on the store already, the App Store.
Yeah, right.
And we believe that you'll be able to that'll be on the try before you buy models that are at the Apple stores in Australia.
Right. Okay.
There's quite a few apps that have already been announced by Apple, and out of the ones, just to give you an idea, there's the BMW iRemote, eBay have got one, Evernote, Instagram, Qantas, as I said,
Right.
the Starwood Hotels and Resorts, which is the one where you'll be able to use your watch to open your door.
Yeah, right.
There's a personal productivity one called Things that I use, which is a to-do list type thing.
Yeah.
So they're just a few off the top out of the 30 or so that I know have already been that are up on the Apple Store to tell people that these are what they're going to be. So
Has the watch got a vibrating thing in it?
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
even to the point where it'll tell you to go. The vibrations can tell you to go left or right when you're using the map part of it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, look, I suppose, it's probably going to, I'll probably end up with one, actually. But that part sounds interesting, doesn't it? But just telling the time and checking messages, that doesn't sort of faze me too much. But, but doing all that sort of stuff, that sounds pretty cool. Letting yourself in the hotel rooms and all that. Yeah. So, cool. All right. Now, look, every week we are sponsored by a great company, scopeiteducation.com.au. Now, what are these guys all about? Well, I'll tell you. Kids today are engrossed with technology, often spending excessive hours behind their screens. The guys at Scope IT Education aim to not fight that war. They instead aim to change those hours into productive hours. They turn consumers into creators. Scope IT Education is a teaching organisation that provides curriculum-based technology training to primary age students. Now, predominantly lessons are done within the school system with refined, professionally developed courses that align with and complement current state and national-based outcomes. The course range is vast, with classes in introductory coding skills with process-based logical thinking, app development, website design, digital citizenship, Google research, now even 3D printing, electronics and robotics. Woohoo! Of course, all their courses are fun and engaging. They carefully combine this with specific outcomes to help shape our children's education for the future, arming them with the technology skills they need in the world they grow up in tomorrow. If you think this sounds interesting, they have franchise opportunities for anyone feeling that this product sounds intriguing, or if you'd like to know more about as a teacher or principal, check out the website scopeiteducation.com.au. And we thank the guys down there for their support of Aussie Mac Zone and Aussie Tech Head. So good on you guys. Thanks very much. All right.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, let's, time is against us. Now, where are we? Let me go through these little notes again. Time is against us, so they'll play around now. I've done that. We've done the Apple Watch. I think we've done Apple Watch to death there this week. Here we go. Now, a court throws out a lawsuit over storage on iPhones and iPads. Now, this little story originated over in good old litigious city, USA. In the suit filed last December, Paul Ocean and Christopher Endara charged that Apple misled consumers about how much of the storage on iPhones and iPads was taken up by the OS. For example, they said a 16 gig iPhone 6 really had just 13 gig of capacity available. Wow. And I think this was a bit of an issue a little while ago.
So what's he going to do? Go and buy a Samsung where a 16 gig one's got 4 available?
Yeah. But anyway, these two knuckleheads, they didn't like this thing. They thought, we might be able to get a quick buck here. Apple might I think what they were probably hoping for was Apple just to go away, be quiet. Here's 20 grand or something, So anyway, these two knuckleheads never claimed they expected to get the full 16 gig of storage, only that iOS 8 took up more room than expected. Very, very blasé type of court case, Apple said that the plaintiffs never specified what made them think the OS would take up less space. These guys must have just walked in by themselves, off the street, probably from the pub. Didn't they get a lawyer?
Could well be, yeah.
Well, surely if they had a lawyer, the lawyer would say, "Oh, come on, guys, come on. You got to prove this. You got to do this. You got to do that." But anyway, the company also said that information about the size of iOS and the amount of available storage on devices was widely available from media and other sources. So Apple also slammed the plaintiff's allegation that Apple shortchanged users on storage so it could charge them for iCloud capacity. There, see, this is all the negative Nellies, the cynical cynicismists of us out there. Every iPhone and iPad owner gets 5 gig free iCloud storage. So what you miss out on the phone, Apple's saying you make up in the free iCloud storage. So it all works out, doesn't it? So a quote from Apple here: thus, consumers who bought an 8 or 16 gig device were actually provided with more than 8 or 16 gig to store their personal data. Apple said in its motion. The company also countered the allegation that it blocked customers from using competing cloud storage services. The iTunes App Store includes apps for many of those, Apple told the court. Now, what a bunch of knuckleheads. Well, that was just straightforward, wasn't it? Really?
So maybe they were happy with iOS 8, but when it was 8.1, they just thought that extra, 250K was just over the top, mate.
Yeah. Oh, but it's crazy. It's crazy because when Apple put that to them and said, "Well, you've actually got more than 8 or 16 gig of what's on your phone. You've actually got more because we give you 5 gig free in iCloud." That's just shot the argument straight out the window, straight away. That's hopeless. I don't understand where they're coming from.
They got the name in the press, but didn't they?
They did, but who cares? Who's going to know them? He comes into your business or something. He goes, "Yeah, my name's Paul Ocean." You go, "Hey, you're that knucklehead." Yeah. Well, I remember you. Put your picture up on my wall. That's what I'll do. Yeah. So look, that's good. It's good to see some common sense around sometimes. And because it's just such a flimsy. How does this get to court? These things, though, truly, I think that they must have expected Apple just to give them a bit of a shut up money. Yeah. Do you reckon?
Maybe they were hoping, or it's got to be something.
Yeah, what'd be interesting in stupidity like this is they should be made to pay the Apple's costs.
Yeah, I know. I hate to think how much that would be.
Oh, could you imagine these two dudes, Paul and Christopher? They just rock in, probably in their boardies, whatever in the thing and in the court, and then it takes 5 minutes for all of the Apple lawyers to come in. They just like a conga line. There's all these conga line of lawyers. They all sit down. They're all out in their briefcases. So like some sort of choreographed performance.
Routine,
yeah. It would be. That should be a funny skit, wouldn't it? If I was that way, if I was that productive to do a skit for YouTube.
Yes.
All right, so that's what's going on there. Now, you've done your Qantas app, haven't you? There?
Yeah. So the Apple's music division's got some big hitters and chasing up some more. So we got Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails.
Never heard of him.
You got the DJ Zane Lowe from the BBC coming.
Never heard of him.
They bought a company called Music Metric, which is a digital music analytics company, so they can trace about what people are buying and what the current hot song is.
All right.
They're currently advertising for, and it reads, iTunes is looking for an editorial producer with experience across pop culture and a specific expertise in music journalism. This full-time position is split between editorial and producing duties.
Oh, nice.
And this is based in London.
How do you get onto that?
How
Google
to get it? It's on Apple's website somewhere, I believe.
Oh, right. Geez. Oh, it's big news.
Yeah,
Big news.
It's I think it's shaping up to be a bit of a terrific developers conference this year, because you got to imagine they're going to announce something about the music and something about the Apple TV with that HomeKit.
Yeah. So where's the developer?
New machines, more machines.
Well, have you ever been to a developer conference?
No.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I think it'd be worth going to and listening to. Yeah.
It should be pretty good, shouldn't it?
Certainly, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Now, look, we've got this little competition in the wings. It's coming soon, and you enter by listening to where Michael has been in his travels. Now, I think it's been going a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I hope you remembered last week, Michael, to put out the location.
Yes. We did put out a location last week, so that was our second one.
All right.
So this is our third location.
All right. So where have you been this week?
Michael's travelling adventure this week is, I think, realistically, it's the doghouse for last week's show being up so late. That's
right. So if you're sitting there thinking, I wanted to enter this, but what are you talking about last week's show? There is no last week's show. Don't. If you're doing those right now, don't fear. Because look, last week's show is going to be uploaded with this week's show. So Michael put himself in the doghouse for that. So blame him.
Totally my fault for being so slow.
Yes, Australia Post will make a lot of money out of people sending letters to you this week, Michael, in complaint.
Yes, rightly so too.
There will be letters. There will be. There will be. But anyway, at the end of the time, whenever that might be, just start a spreadsheet of these places. You don't want to be going through every episode at the end. But we might have to maybe repeat them or something later on.
Well, it lets the newcomers download back and get up to date too, doesn't it?
That's right.
And I definitely believe the book's going to be awesome. So,
and when's it due to be published or to be out?
May, I believe, middle of May. I believe I've heard something recently about that.
All right, so there's not long to go. And it is the Macworld Australia 30-year reunion book that you will be able to get your little mitts on.
Yeah, and remember, Macworld Australia is still producing a magazine, and which Macworld USA is not.
Right. So they don't even do like an iPad magazine. It's just no magazine.
Nah. Nah.
Very, very.
There's no magazine.
That's no good. All right.
They have a printed one out here still, because I was looking at it just the other day.
Yes, I've seen them in the newsagents as well myself.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I think we're just about to the end of the show, but before we do finish off, I must tell you about Aussie Tech Heads on iTunes. That's recorded every week, same as the Aussie Mac Zone. So go to iTunes, go and download that. It's more a generalised news show. So we'll just, we get the latest news from everything, not just Apple, but Google's and whatever, Microsoft's and Adobe's and whatever else is out there. InfoSeek, whatever. And remember that? Jeez. That's probably still going. Is that still going? I think it might be. Let me Google that. Let me type it in. Infoseek.com. This is the first search engine I ever used. Oh, no. It goes to go.com. Walt Disney something or other. How's that? Walt Disney. Cinderella. Anyway, so InfoSeek has gone the way of the dodo. But anyway, so go and listen to Aussie Tech Heads. It's good. Now,
here we go. This is what I was looking for. Sorry.
Yes.
What's in the box? So the Apple Sport Watch come with 2 bands bundled, small, medium, and medium large sizes. So what's in the box? Apple Watch, magnetic charging cable, USB power adapter, 2 bands, and a quick start guide.
Excellent.
So you're going to get 2 bands when you buy your Apple Sport Watch.
Now you'd be able to choose which ones they would be, you'd imagine.
Well, you'd imagine, but it doesn't say that. Just says a small, medium, and a medium large band. They may be the same colour. You don't know that.
No, one's probably going to be the generic one, and then maybe you could just choose one colour to put in.
Yeah. So
anyway, all will be revealed at your try-on or trying appointment.
Yeah, but I hopefully will have ordered before I get to try it on.
So
just to try and get it there as first day. That's all.
You know what colour you want, or you don't care?
Oh, if they had bright orange and white, probably that'd be the 2 colours.
Yeah, right.
White for my wife and bright orange for myself.
Oh, is he going to share the watch? Or you're going to get 2 watches?
And I'm going to share it to start with.
Oh, aren't you a magnanimous person? Jeez. Share it with your wife. You don't know how good a care she's going to look after it or what. I couldn't do that. No way. There's no sharing here.
She'll take care of it better than she takes care of me, mate. That much I know.
Well, one would hope, being an Apple product, one would hope. Now, also, don't forget the Aussie Tech Radio. Aussie Tech, what's the URL? AussieTechRadio.com. How did I forget that? Jeez,
it's a great place too, mate. It is a great place.
URLs are so complicated. Now, geez, there's the phone's ringing. Oh, how was that? Now, that's a loud one. Oh, there it goes. Now, no. So, look, we'll just wait for that. I'll tell you about Aussie Tech Radio while we're waiting for that to ring out, because I'm not going to get it. Where is that thing? It's so loud.
Where's your secretary?
I don't know where she is. She's
not paying her enough money, mate.
No, probably not. But look, we'll gibber on it for a minute about different things. So, there we go. It stopped. So, yeah, AussieTechRadio.com. So go and have a look at that. It's a shoutcast 24/7. Playing all the latest and greatest tech podcasts from Australia and New Zealand. Now, you listen to it every now and then, Michael. You tune it up on your shoutcast. Yeah. How do you listen to it? Through your iPhone?
iPhone connected to a set of speakers while I'm sitting in my little workshop. That's great.
Right. And what app do you use? Do you tune in radio or something? Or you got a special shoutcast app?
No, I think it's TuneIn. It's not on that phone. It's on another phone. But I think it's the TuneIn one. Yeah.
Yeah, TuneIn, I think. They used to have the Shoutcast app, the actual Shoutcast app, but they took it out of the App Store for some reason. It never came back. So don't know what happened there. But yeah, I think if you do the TuneIn radio, there's instructions on the webpage. If you go to AussieTechRadio.com, you'll be able to play it from the website, or it'll give you instructions on what to do for your mobile device. So go and have a look at that. All new shows every Thursday towards the end of the week. So yeah, isn't that good? Facebook.com/Aussie Tech Heads and YouTube.com/Aussie Tech Heads if you want to keep up to speed with what's going on through the week. It was it National World Backup Day tomorrow? Something like that. World Backup Day. Yeah, tomorrow I think it is, which is the 1st of April. A lot of things happening on the 1st of April. Don't get fooled.
It's a big day.
Yeah. But yeah, World Backup Day. So just highlighting the need for, backing everything up.
Yeah. All right. And then the... it's... Oh, that's a story for you for Thursday night. Is the Amazon reducing their price for storage too.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Yes.
Because I'm with them, as you know. So I'll be looking at that story very closely, see if I can save any money. All right, okay, cool. That's it. So thanks for joining us. The guys, you and Jace will be back next week. Now, Jace is, I don't know, where's he gone tonight? He's on a parent-teacher night or something. So hi, Jace. I hope that went well for you.
And just while we're closing off, just because I've been searching around for different things, 9 to 5 Max website. It's got a nice article on the best Apple Watch accessories, bands, cases, etc.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing what's already available out there.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to hit the ground running, aren't they? That's going to be another massive product launch. So good stuff. All right. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, my friend.
We'll see you again soon. And thanks to athwebhosting.com.au and scopeiteducation.com.au, proud sponsors of the show. So until next time we meet, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.